YouTube was good. It's your boy Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? If this your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Every time I post up new content. Well, first and foremost, let's get one goddamn thing straight right now. Apollos Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle, will not be doing this show today. Sergeant Harris, right, will actually really be taking over this show today because um, I talked to, because just like I said, he talked to me a couple days ago. And he was like, man, I really don't think that I could do this Lizzo piece. And so he's like, so what? So he was like, well, what? He was like, y'all know how, for those y'all that have actually really served, right? With Sergeant Harris, y'all already know, or that served with me, right? Y'all already know how Sergeant Harris do things. Sergeant Harris is gonna let your ass have it, regardless of rank and regardless whether you male or female. Okay. So he comes to me. He said, "Hey man, look, I'm gonna show you what to do, and then I want you to do this particular show. Title the show any kind of way you want to doggone title it, right? Take as long as you want. Just make sure that you really, really put points out there and all that kind of stuff." So I said, "Cool, I'll do that for you." So I really hope that the introduction that I did actually like really uh, did him justice, right? Because it's just for the simple fact me and him look so much alike that we actually like really could pass off as twins. Damn that. Because sometimes motherfuckers like, well, because when you twins, right? One is born first, and then 2 minutes later, here come none. Well, see, that wasn't. That wasn't the case with me and Apollos Harris. We both came out at the same time. All right. Matter of fact, we was fighting on who the fuck was actually really gonna come out first. But not the case. This is the Sergeant Harris show, and we gonna talk about Lizzo, and I already got the form filled out, every goddamn thing, right? but before I actually really get into the form, let's actually like really go down memory lane on what this person has done since she's been out, right? So I know everybody remembers the whole ass incident at the Laker game, right? And then there was the other, I like to call it the bacon burnt incident, where she out there on stage and she laid her big ass down on the stage, opened her legs up, and that shit looking like burnt bacon and whatever else fucked up foods that's out there, right? But when everything was all said and done, right? What the fuck did she come out and say? Oh, I'm just being me. This is something that y'all can't handle. Y'all know what the fuck y'all can do with yourself. I mean, I great the fact she didn't actually like really say it in that format, right? But y'all know where I'm coming with this, right? So now we fast forwarded to a couple of days ago. Here come 3 of her backup dancers. They want to file motherfucking sexual harassment and said that she created a hostile environment. Now, let's actually really stop and take a look at that for a minute. I'm gonna call bullshit on the hostile environment part because the thing about it though is this. You knew what the fuck you was getting into when you actually really signed your name on the dotted line, knowing how most people feel about plus size women. Really don't want to see y'all on the goddamn stage calling y'all motherfucking selves dancing and carrying on. Right? So the fact that within itself is a motherfucking hostile environment, I'm throwing that shit out the window. If anybody that was actually really being in a hostile environment, it was the goddamn artist, because we gotta see not only y'all, but Lizzo's fat ass up there on the goddamn stage. Now, once again, right? This is Sergeant Harris talking. This ain't none of Apollos Harris. This is not the crazy uncle talking. Because Apollos Harris has somewhat a little bit more compassion than what the fuck Sergeant Harris does. But the thing about it though is this. You can't sit up here and holler about a hostile environment when you walked, when you are on, when the first time that you set foot on stage, and it's like, okay, damn, we gotta look at this. I mean, and then it's almost like what comedian Avery Spears said, right? Lizzo, right? Oh, she looks like the old shit emoji, right? And so the thing about it though, so with the shit that she did at the Laker game, the bacon burnt shit, Avery Spears calling her the old shit emoji, right? And so for the most part, you let that shit bounce off of you, which would be rather easy considering your motherfucking size, right? So the host of the told for her to actually really come out now and be like, well, I just try to give good energy, and people, no matter what the fuck I do, people still shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, seriously. I mean, don't sit up here and you show your ass 1 minute and then you got your legs wide open like somebody want to really see that shit. Now you come crying? No. That is not how the song goes. Okay? So, Lizzo, I'm going to tell you like what I tell my soldiers. Shut the fuck up and cover. Plain and simple. Now, the thing about it, with the other shit, you forcing them to touch people, then, okay, that right there, I'm just like, okay, well, maybe you went just a little bit too far with that one, right? So, but like with some of it, I'm just like, okay, hey, that's a little touch and go, right? But we already know that in the eyes of the court, they're not gonna look at it like that. They're gonna look at it like, okay, hey, look, you told them to do this, or it's gonna be consequences and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, listen, it is what it is. But then again, I also look at this whole Lizzo piece as that, okay, hey, look, this is the motherfucking industry. The Hollywood industry. Right? And so in order for some shit like this of this magnitude to actually really come out, so this actually really means one or two things then. Right? You either did something that you had no business doing, or you didn't do something on what the fuck they wanted you to do. Right? This is almost as bad as Ice Cube steady walking around here getting interviewed at anybody that were interviewing. He either got the big three hat on or he had the motherfucking I saw an interview where him and when Tucker Carlson did an interview with him, and he got the monster hat on with the three scratches. And so I'm just like, okay, yeah, you holler about the club and how they don't want you to be in the club, but you still portraying shit as if you still in the motherfucking club. So which one is it? Right? I should have put Ice Cube's name up there also. Right? But it's almost like, at least for right now, Lizzo is like headline news, like literally like headline news. But but in our case, this is what happens when you either do something that you weren't supposed to do, or you didn't do something that you were supposed to do. Then they put shit out like this. So because the thing about it though, and I'm gonna call it like I said, I call bullshit on all of this. Because because I'm just like this. People get sexually harassed all the goddamn time. Now, am I saying, is that a good thing? Of course not. Right? But I'm telling you something. 21 years in the United States Army, right? And I've seen my fair share of what motherfuckers actually really call sexual harassment. It's only sexual harassment when the motherfucker that's put like this, whoever the fuck the perpetrator is, right? If it's somebody that you really don't too much care for, and this is on both sides of the table, right? Then it's sexual harassment. But let it be somebody that your ass really like, then look, then it ain't motherfucking sexual harassment. So you see how that shit works? So the thing about it though is this, people. Let's just say for shits and so again, this is like, I'm pretty sure those three women, they'll get their money. Right? And it won't be because, listen, it won't be because she created a hostile environment. That's not going to be the case. They'll win. Listen, they'll get that money because it's just like what I said. That bitch, she did one or two things. She either did something that she wasn't supposed to do, or she didn't do what them motherfuckers told her to do. Plain and simple. Right? So, just like, so let's just say that, let the shit actually really happen, right? And then they go to the strip club or wherever the fuck they was at, and then let's just say that it was a man or men there that you were like, oh, he cute, right? And then if it's somebody, like this, if it was a man's dick that you wanted to grab, right? Then again, oh, now it's not sexual harassment because it's what the fuck you wanted to do. Well, listen, let me tell you something. It ain't always about you as the motherfucking individual. Plain and simple. Now, unless of course you're Sergeant Harris, where everything is always about motherfucking me, because I make motherfucking shit happen. Okay, so yeah, so again, right? Y'all need to stop. Everybody about, oh, her career done for her. No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. Right? And then even if it is, big damn deal. Y'all talking about this woman like listen, y'all talking about this woman like she pay y'all goddamn bills. Put food on your motherfucking table, even though she might maybe 30 seconds after the fact, she may come down and swoop down on this shit like a hawk on a fish. But it's just for some fact, look, this motherfucker ain't doing shit for y'all. So why the fuck y'all even talking about it? And then somebody may say, well shit, Sir Harris, why the fuck you talking about it? It's because I was asked to talk about it, right? Give a damn about, just know this. The bitch better be glad that she ain't in my motherfucking squad or my motherfucking platoon. Because I will put that bitch on a war. I'll put that bitch on a diet that is so motherfucking ridiculous that, well, look, y'all know how Sar Harris get down on shit. So, so again, right? That's bullshit. Just know that's what it is. And so that's listen, that's my motherfucking spiel on the whole Lizzo deal. Right? So with that being said, and I hope that I'm actually really doing this right. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner. Sar Harris. Well, that's the one thing that I didn't do. I supposed to be playing him. So let's just do it. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Sorry, I mean, damn. On the next show, everything will be as business as usual. Paulus Harris would come back, and then he would actually really give his spiel on whatever the fuck he wants to talk about. So it was good hanging out with y'all. So hey, y'all do the fuck. Be safe. Don't do shit that I wouldn't do. Right? Or do what the fuck you can to motherfucking afford. Till next time.